Good afternoon, Cross Timbers. Today is Monday, February 13th, 2017, and I'm Danny Hernandez. Today's top stories will be the signing of Service Day, local business on the courthouse footsteps, a Texas shooting, and a Planned Parenthood rally. All this and more coming up on Texan TV. Today is the first day for students to sign up for Service Day here at Tarleton State. On April 16, 2017, all Thursday classes will be dismissed to allow students to participate in projects around the community. All students are responsible for signing up for a project by March 12th. Service Day allows students the opportunity to receive part of their ALE credit. In Stephenville news, according to the Stephenville Empire Tribune, a crowd of 25 to 30 people were at the Erath County Courthouse today afternoon for an auction that was rescheduled for the sales property owned by Erath Iron and Metal. Those properties include Erath Iron and Metal, Lone Star Arena, and another property in Dublin, owned by the company. According to documents posted on the court bulletin board, the auction was scheduled to happen between 1 and 4 p.m. However, no such auction occurred because, as was later learned, an injunction had been filed that stopped the sale. Councilwoman Carla Trussell said there was an injunction filed but gave no further details on the matter. When asked if he had any information about the alleged injunction halting the auction, Stephenville City Attorney Randy Thomas said, "We have no information about the auction or any injunction. As more information is gathered, we will report back to you with all relevant information." Today's Texas national and international news from the Associated Press. Police in North Texas say a homeowner has shot and killed a man who was trying to break into a car. Arlington police say when they responded to a call about a Sunday morning shooting, they found a 17-year-old who had been wounded. He was taken to a hospital where he died. Police say a second person fled the scene before officers arrived. Detectives say they've been investigating the case they're investigating the case as a vehicle burglary that was interrupted by the homeowner. Names of the people have not been immediately released. Authorities say once their investigation is completed, the case will be forwarded to the Tarrant County District Attorney's Office for review. Anti-abortion activists enraged by the new administration of President Donald Trump staged rallies around the country Saturday calling for the federal government to cut off payments to Planned Parenthood. But in some cities, counter-protests dwarfed the demonstrations. Thousands of Planned Parenthood supporters, many wearing the pointy-eared pink hats popularized by last month's Women's March, turned out for a rally in St. Paul, Minnesota, most of them supporting the organization. In St. Louis, thousands marched, many carrying pink signs that read, "I stand with Planned Parenthood." Let's take a look at the rally in St. Paul, Minnesota.
I believe that women's health care can be provided somewhere else where they do not provide for abortions, and that taxpayer money should not go towards abortion.
Planned Parenthood does a lot of good work. They do a lot of work to help women with reproductive health, not just abortions obviously, but they help with birth control and cancer screenings and counseling and a whole variety of services, and it seems that they're under attack right now.
I believe that they're taking innocent lives inside this building. I believe that we can't choose to kill our children, and if life doesn't begin at conception, I don't know when it can begin. I don't really know a whole lot about how Planned Parenthood actually operates, but I know that a majority of their income is derived from abortions. I think that they hide under a veil of health care, but I don't think that's really what they do.
What the Planned Parenthood funding does is allow low-income women to get access to life-saving health care.
There is a law that restricts the use of federal funding 100% from abortion services unless, except in extreme cases of rape, incest, and if a woman's life is in danger. So by sort of cutting off federal funding to Planned Parenthood, you're actually not doing anything about funding for abortion, but what you are doing is cutting off access to life-saving cancer screenings, to breast exams, to STD testing, HIV testing.
But I think it's important to note that we're not trying to take away from women's health care. We want the funds that are allocated to Planned Parenthood to be reallocated to other federally qualified health centers that provide a broader range of women's health care services.
Salvation of our little brothers and sisters, for the workers that plan to do no harm. The way things are, and courage to make things change.
According to AP News, authorities in the northern Greek city of Thessaloniki say an unexploded World War II bomb found under a gas station was defused Sunday. The bomb was safely taken to an Army firing range outside the city, paving the way for 70,000 people to return home. The roads in western Thessaloniki and the suburb of Cordelio, where most of those forced to evacuate earlier Sunday came from, have reopened. Authorities had shut down a 1.2-mile radius for experts to safely work on the bomb. The U.S.-made 275-pound bomb was badly corroded, but its detonation mechanism was still in very good condition, said Army spokesman Colonel Nikos Thanios. For more of today's national and international news, we turn to the AP News Minute.
This is AP News Minute. The U.S., Japan, and South Korea are requesting an urgent UN Security Council meeting on Monday to discuss North Korea's latest ballistic missile launch. The banned missile test is seen as a challenge to U.S. President Donald Trump, who has vowed to take a tough line on North Korea. More than 180,000 people are being told to evacuate their homes in Northern California because of worries that a dam's emergency spillway could fail. Officials say water is spilling over the Oroville Dam northeast of San Francisco, and a number of cities are threatened. A big snowstorm is hitting the northeastern U.S. for the second time in just a few days. Blizzard conditions are possible for upstate New York and New England, with 2 feet of snow possible in some areas. And dozens of firefighters are battling a large wildfire on the southern outskirts of Oklahoma City. Temperatures in parts of Oklahoma are reaching 100 degrees. Sandy Kozel, The Associated Press, with AP News Minute.
The Texans defeated the Angelo State Ramblers in a 79-77 last-minute win on senior night. Top scorers of the game were Bailey Whip with 44 points and 3 rebounds, and Ipaku Iwabi with 17 points and 11 rebounds. Texan News spoke with Whip after the win, and she said, It's emotional playing my last game here at Wisdom Gym after a win like this, but it's a good feeling, but it's also bittersweet. The Texans also won Saturday night against the Rams. The final of that game was 76-67. Top scorers were Chance Chambers with 15 points and Raymond Jenkins with 20 points for the night. Thursday, February 16, 2017, the Texans and Texans will face A&M Commerce in Commerce, Texas. For this week's weather, we can continue to expect temperatures across the board. Today, a high of 60 degrees with partly cloudy skies and a low of 43. Slight chance of rain is also expected. Throughout the week, we can expect temperatures to begin in the low to mid-50s with sunshine, with temperatures rising throughout the week to mid-70s. This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. Watch us live on Apogee Channel 2.9 in the dorms at 12:30 weekdays. If you live off campus, tune in on Northland Cable Channel 9. You can follow Texan News Service on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all your latest local, state, national, and international news. Today's broadcast was produced by Mackenzie Jordan, Sydney Burns, and Rebecca Hernandez. Have a wonderful day, Texans. Today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Sodexo at Tarleton State University. Make sure to check out their Valentine's Day goodie baskets for your last-minute Valentine's Day gifts.
Hey Texans, this Valentine's Day, get your significant other a special gift basket with us here at Sodexo. We have baskets with prices ranging from $29.99 to $89.99 with gifts like bath bombs, chocolates, spa towers, and more. With the baskets, we offer free delivery on campus only, so all you have to worry about is who to give the baskets to and what baskets to choose. We are also selling sparkling red Valentine's Day Yetis. We accept cash, credit cards, and dining dollars. Call the dining office at 968-9445 or visit our website at m-tarleton.sodexomyway.com. You can also visit any of our retail locations for more information on these wonderful gifts. You don't want to miss out on this Valentine's Day special.